The route to Mycenae is well known to me. It is a major port, after all. Saria is just a small dot on the map, isolated and out of the way. Kithra appears only on the oldest charts. No one sails there anymore. They say it's haunted. Have you decided on our destination, Jason?
Chart a course for Mycenae. We'll speak with the bloodline of Ares first. King IoIcus.
As you say.
Our plan is more efficient. We neutralize our target, and Jason's quest will be at an end. Go. Make sure our arrangements are in order, and kill the traitor once the service starts.
I will be back. I promise you.
Have you thought why King Lycomedes did not tell you of the prophecy he received? It is because, after 10 years of hunting Blacktongues, he thought he'd eliminated the danger. When he could find no more, he believed the threat to his daughter was over.
Clearly, it wasn't.
The Blacktongues live by deceit and cunning. For every one you find, there are 10 more you would never suspect. Remember, Jason, there is not a place where men dwell that the Blacktongues do not have a presence. Even here.
I'll keep her safe here while you're ashore. At some point, though, I need to get ashore myself to restock provisions.
You play well, Pam.
Thank you. I've had many years to practice.
I've never seen pipes like those.
Ah, yes. My syrinx. I named them after a beautiful nymph I once knew.
Where is she now?
Here, in the music that I play. You see, I loved her very dearly. But that love was not to return. One day I went to speak with her, to tell her that I would no longer visit if she found my company unpleasant.
And what did she say?
Alas, I'll never know. Fearing I had come to woo her yet again, she ran from me. In her haste, she fell into a river and was drowned. The river nymphs took pity on her and transformed her into river reeds. I used them to make these pipes.
A sad tale, Pam.
Love is a powerful thing, my friend, but it does not always lead to happy endings.
I worry how King Lycomedes will welcome you. Have you thought of what you'll say to him?
I won't prepare any speeches. I'll judge his temper and speak from the heart.
I was there. I I know you're not at fault. But truth travels like a fasting pilgrim. It loses much of itself along the way. I'm afraid you will find few friends here, Jason.
Let's hope that Lycomedes, if not a friend, is at least not an enemy.
Have you heard of the Acmesi, Jason?
Some sort of fire spirit.
Yes, a type of salamander, in fact. They appear as tongues of flame amidst the masts and rigging of ships. They were with us last night.
An auspicious sign, I've heard.
I would say doubly so, given this island is aligned with Ares, whose symbol is a fiery torch. I take it to mean that we were right to come here, that we'll find favor with Ares on Mycenae.
Your sight is much sharper than my own when it comes to signs, Pan. I do know this, though. We're not leaving Mycenae without King Lycomedes on board.
Such confidence makes me think I have a future as a minor oracle. After all, learning to see the signs around us is the one sight that grows sharper with age.
King Jason! Sinon, what are you doing here? Shh! Keep quiet. Find some place to hide. They blame you for what happened to Princess Alceme. They say King Lycomedes is going to kill you.
I'm here to tell the truth about what happened. Don't worry, Simon. Now, just what are you doing here?
I came to fight in the arena. To prove myself. To show you, show everyone, I can be a guardsman.
All you'll show us is how well you can die. Have you actually seen what goes on in there?
Yes. Well, no. I've heard the cheers from outside the walls. It's all very exciting.
Promise me you'll watch a match before you decide.
Scout my competition. Very cunning. As you say, King Jason.
Good. Until then, there's always a hot meal waiting for you on my ship.
Keep the pier clear, unless you're loading cargo.
So much for the warm welcome.
Are there no men here with the bronze to fight?
King Lycomedes
arena,
awaits you at his
You'll
palace.
be famous!
He's not known.
Out of our way!
Ionians. What? No one wants to fight? Heard the men of Mycenae were warriors. Apparently not. Mark Ionia on your roster, slave.
Hey, look!
Well, 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 the Yoken King.
What's it to you, mercenary?
Not here to sign up for the arena? No, of course not. That would require courage. We hear you have a problem protecting your women, little king.
You should send them to Ionia. We'll keep them safe for you.
And busy.
Where's your laughter now?
You dare!
What do you wait for? Need coin to fight? Come, I've enough to pay you.
Enough! Ionians, test our laws at your peril. And as for you, the king expects you at his palace, without delay. No one lays a finger on this one until King Lycomedes is through with him. No one!
I have nothing to say to you.
Anyone else hungry?
The great market of Mycenae. The weapons sold here are tempered by the blood of men from every land. Each piece of battered bronze knows the glory of battle. Better a weathered blade from Mycenae than the finest arms of lesser nations.
Some say the smiths of Lemnos possess secret knowledge, handed down by Hephaestus himself. They might take umbrage at such claims.
Perhaps if you'd had more men watching your palace than building that ship, things would be different.
State your business here.
I am Jason, King of IoIcus, and I will speak with King Lycomedes in his palace.
Raise the gate! Beyond this gate lie the royal grounds of Mycenae. The palace, arena, agora, and Ares Watch. The king is expecting you. You would do well not to tarry, sir.
The liberation of Samos. King Lycomedes and the Mycenaean army free Samos from the rule of the Blacktonuges.
Freedom is neither right nor privilege. It is a spoil of war.
King Lycomedes.
Lycomedes is a hard man, from a nation of hard men.
The fall of Corfu. King Lycomedes destroys the Blacktongue stronghold on Corfu. The mountain fortress, thought impregnable, fell before the might of Ares' legions.
They said it would take a lifetime. For my men, that meant one honest winter's work.
King Lycomedes.
News of the moment. They
Pity on a poor crier, sir.
Go to my ship at the docks. My crew will feed you.
Bless you. How cruel that one so kind will find such a fate on Mycenae.
What do you mean, old man?
Can't you hear it? The fates speak to those who listen.
Do they? And what do they say?
Listen for yourself. Achilles practices in the arena as we speak. Perhaps he can tell you.
The arena, the very heart of Mycenae.
Here did stout-hearted Ares and Eulias sow the dragon's teeth to summon forth warriors of the dim underworld. And here did those shadowed men fight in endless sport for the pleasure of bronze-thewed Ares. When his lineage arrived to make this land their home, mighty Ares offered his warriors as help to build the city. One thing he demanded in return: a temple of eternal combat erected on the highest plateau. So was born the arena of Mycenae, the burning heart of this proud land.
Only gladiators and arena workers enter through here. The stands are up the stairs, behind you.
News of the moment. The Yolkan king sails aboard a mighty ship of war.
If he hates the Blacktonuges so much, he should be glad to help us.
For these are dark days, filled with sadness. What times are
If
these when our
speeches be
daughters
art,
are afraid of
then
the
here we find a
honors?
gallery.
Princess,
The Agora of Mycenae. Truth, honor, and victory. Let no deceiver utter sound in this place. Let no dissembler show his guile within this square. Let no man or woman speak false beneath the gaze of unflinching Ares.
All places of government should follow those decrees.
Alceme and Eulias of Mycenae, Princess of the Burning Torch, courage eternal, devotion steadfast, grace forever, beauty undying. Darkness sees no reflection in the mirror of the flame. Princess Alceme.
When the people of Mycenae learn what kind of man you are, they will love you as I do.
The Palace of Mycenae, the Rock of Ares. This fortress has stood unconquered since the time Ares lent his aid to build it. Only those of royal Mycenaean blood or divine service may walk the inner halls.
I once heard tale of a thief who foolishly attempted to steal from the fortress of Ares. He was discovered by a young scullery maid, who then proceeded to deftly dispatch him with a meat knife.
Time to see which way the wind blows with Lycomedes.
I did not believe it when my advisors told me your ship approached the harbor. You're a great many things, son of Trion, but I did not think you so brazen.
King Lycomedes, I am sorry for the loss of Alceme.
Don't you say her name. She was not your wife, not yet. Despite this tragedy, I thank Ares for two things. The first is that your father, a true king and a friend, was not alive to see your dishonor. And the second is that by a matter of moments, I was spared the shame of calling you my son.
Think of me what you will, but know that I aim to undo what has been done. I seek the Golden Fleece.
There would be riots in the streets of Mycenae if I aided you on such a fool's quest. Don't you see, Jason? My people want blood. Blood for blood.
Wouldn't they rather have their princess back?
I protected my daughter for 20 years, and you lost her within 20 days.
You knew the prophecy. You knew she was in danger. Why didn't you tell me?
The prophecy had nothing to do with it. I rid Greece of the Blacktonuges 10 years ago.
They emerge again, Lycomedes. I saw one in the market as I approached this very palace.
Enough of this! Out of respect for your father, I give you a choice. Either return to your ship in disgrace and sail away, never to set foot here again. Or submit yourself to trial by combat in the arena, before all of Mycenae, and Ares himself.
Jason, the rules of such a trial are strict. We won't be able to fight by your side.
Prove you're not to blame for the death of my daughter. If you have any honor left, it is the only way.
Let this be the last time you question my honor. Once I finish killing whatever you put before me, perhaps then you'll show the respect due a warrior and a king.
Escort the accused to the arena. Remove his weapons and armor. He may keep his shield. Let him enjoy no further advantage of his station.
Jason!